FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
with the Los Angeles Rams. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Jamin Davis gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And that's exactly what offense is trying to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. Out to the right to Humphries.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Raymond Calais now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Oh, what a grab by Woods.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. He's got his target. It's Humphreys. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here from McKissick. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. From the 39, Fitzpatrick. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to go down.
back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Henderson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson from 3 yards out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Finding room inside the 40, and finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. Throwing Fitzpatrick.
He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Stafford looks to throw again. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st down, Stafford here. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Here's Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Harmon. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Fitzpatrick now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the end zone, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On
third down. Here's Henderson. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Because special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it's going to be second down. Here's Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Stafford. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw is Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Fitzpatrick. It's caught. Humphries. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Play action. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And now it's 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing is Stafford. This is caught. Touchdown. Robert Woods on the touchdown throw from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Out of the gun, Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Daron Payne able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a handoff, Henderson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Danny Johnson on the return. Washington will take over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got a man. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Fitzpatrick. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. Second down and goal. Fitzpatrick. And that'll be incomplete. Darius Williams, the one there defensively.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Third and goal for Fitzpatrick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. Hopkins' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a first down throw, Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Stafford here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Deron Payne bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Stafford. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And all the way down to the 35. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here from McKissick. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 31 yards. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run with Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One more time with Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throw right side going to be caught by Seals-Jones. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Dustin
going to get the kick off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I'll tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that one there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now it's Stafford. Into the second. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Stafford. He spots Henderson open left side. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Flushed out right, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So they say forget the field goal in the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.